From the outside, Ipso Facto looks like a place that the girls from the 90s classic film The Craft would be stumbling into after cutting class. Located on Harbor Boulevard, across the street from the historic Fullerton Theater, this store has been here for the past 22 years, and it draws you in with its oddity and mystical aesthetic that may have struck a chord of curiosity. Their sign outside is shaped as a coffin, and if you haven't been spooked off, you may have noticed signs taped into the window saying that the psychic is in. Have your fortune read today. If you do a little bit more research, you'll find that this is not just a clothing store, but the space fosters education on a variety of subjects, including spiritualism, ancient history, and archaeology.
Hello, I'm Terry Kennedy, proprietrix of Ipso Facto. The framework around it was a punk rock, gothic, alternative clothing store and art gallery. Now our focus is on having more in-store events because of the nature of social media and how you can't really download an in-store experience, so it makes people more likely to come into the store.
Being inside the store is an experience in itself. Sage and incense perfume the air, racks of black Victorian-style clothing, platform boots, along with symbolic charms, jewelry, and artwork line the wall. Behind the counter, you can find books on witchcraft and the occult. Of course, you can't forget your essential library editions, a witch's Bible, and the Encyclopedia of Hell. While you might be playing Cards Against Humanity on a random weekday night with your friends, Ipso Facto invites you to use a different deck of cards in your spare time. They not only sell tarot cards and offer tarot readings, the store is home to a weekly instructional course on reading the tarot deck.
My name is Carl Young. I am a tarot reader. I teach a course in tarot and psychic development. I also do a spirit circle, which is like a seance.
Carl's class starts off with the first deck out of the set of cards called the Major Arcana, which is a highly illustrated set of cards that tells a story known as the Fool's Journey.
Tarot cards, I think, is a way of gaining insight into a situation. It also gives you a modality that can tell you things that are surprising about the future. It could predict things.
And if you're wondering, like I was, how can you know anything about the future? Carl has an answer for that too.
Certain variability about the future, so it's rare that you can, it's written in stone. But what you can do is give them, if you continue doing this, this will happen. So it's a probability thing. If you change, then this will happen. You're looking at what's unfolding inside a person's life, what's unfolding inside of them.
I sat down with Carl, and he offered to do a reading on me. I'll spare the details, but the experience turned out to be very introspective. With each card that was pulled, Carl explained what the cards were telling him per se. What I found was I was correlating each card to an experience in my life, and I was doing it on my own. It gave myself a chance to reflect on a choice that I'd know I'd have to make soon, or an opportunity that I'd hope for in the near future. At the end of the session, I kind of felt good about the reading. Maybe I just got a good draw at the time, but it gave me a sense of validation about the direction that I've been going in. Achieving that feeling seems to be a common goal that's linked between other tarot readers. Amongst Carl are others who practice reading tarot at Ipso Facto. Dr. Eve, who obtained her doctorates from UCLA Medical School, has a background in psychiatry, and she also reads tarot in the store. She uses a form called Angel Tarot Reading, and she describes how using this form can help people and the people that are attracted to her guidance.
I do tend to get people who believe in angels or people who do believe in God. I also really tend to attract people who feel disconnected with a true sense of self-power. And what I find myself doing almost more than anything else is giving them hope and making them feel taller by the time they walk out from the session with me. They're usually feeling more powerful and like they can make a difference, not just for the world, but for themselves. And really, even though a lot of them are overlooking that fact, that's the most important thing.
So the next time you're in downtown Fullerton and you pass by Ipso Facto, stop in. After sifting through the dark clothing and combat boots, you may find some answers to some questions that you haven't had an opportunity to answer for yourself. You can learn more about the events held at Ipso Facto at ipso-facto.com, and you can ignite your own curiosity. Yeah.